He's also the man who sold the world, isn't he?
Yeah, he was afraid of the world and he sold it, and he was afraid that he couldn't help it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a Squire Trans Fat Strat HH. That's not a very nice thing to say, that the Strat is both trans. Well, I mean, if you're trans,
it's fine to say it's trans,
but like fat
to call it fat is a little rude.
Insulting.
That's a little rude.
I feel like the way trans is used here is also supposed to be insulting. I could be wrong.
I think that's just the name of it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just how it identifies.
Sorry, I'm riding my SJW.
Didn't we know someone who had one of these?
Probably. They were pretty popular. $120. I don't use this one at all. Am willing to part. These aren't rare, but hard to come by. However, the guy got it from bought it and
he means
auction.
At an auction.
The company that sold it uses it as an accessory wall ornament. Excuse me. So it has 4 screw holes, 2 in the body and 2 on the neck. However, no damage was done to the truss rod. The neck is still functional. I'm willing to take trades for other instruments or electronics, cameras, lenses. Let me know what y'all got. I'm all ears.
Just going to immediately call 100% BS on the truss rod not being damaged. There's no freaking way the truss rod is not damaged in this guitar. There are a bunch of holes in it, like you said, 2 of which go directly through the center of the neck.
Yeah, so that's the one thing I don't understand is like I see at least one of the body holes. I'm not seeing the other one.
Look at that. Look at that right there.
No, I see that. I'm saying I don't see the holes in the body. I see only one. And so the one that I do see apparently doesn't go all the way through.
There's one hole in the body right there.
Which makes me think, why did these 2 holes in the neck need to go all the way through? This is bad, and whoever did this should feel bad.
I don't know why I put this picture in here of the pickups.
There is no way that the truss rod.
There's absolutely no way.
I would say, like, it says the neck is still functional.
Like you see the back of the neck, and there is a hole literally through the skunk stripe where the truss rod would be right under it, going through to like where an inlay dot would be. Yeah. Through the fretboard to where an inlay dot would be. They put a screw straight through the neck. And the guy's saying that there's no damage to the truss.
Well, no, for what it's worth, what he says, he does say no damage was done to the truss. I don't even know how you could judge that.
You got to x-ray this thing to find that out.
He's saying that, but I feel like I would show up with my toolkit and be like, all right, let me see that truss rod.
Let's give it a twist. Let's see what happens.
Let's see how free this spins.
And then the other one is like, it's not centered on the skunk stripe. It's up by the nut. But it's like, there's no way it didn't clip the truss. And it had to have clipped it.
And this is really easy to test because,
but it looks dead center on the fretboard side of it.
I would believe, because this is a maple neck, that it maybe doesn't even need a truss rod necessarily, like, to be playable.
Sure.
But it's real easy to test. Get your screwdriver with a socket or whatever, your socket wrench. Give it a couple cranks there. Give it a solid quarter turn, half turn, and see if the tuning changes. And if the tuning doesn't change, then your truss rod's shot.
Right. He wants 120 for this. What's your gut instinct on the value of this guitar? If you were to buy it and to offer a reasonable price for it, where would you go?
50.
You'd go 50?
Yeah.
I'd be under 50. I feel like I'd
under 50.
I feel like I'd be like 30 to 40.
Okay.
And I would be looking at it as a bucket of parts scenario. Like maybe that body is kind of salvageable. It only has like a hole or 2 in the back, but it would need a new neck, in my estimation.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer because I love the painted headstock that goes with this. The painted headstock on that big 70s headstock, it looks really sharp. It would be a bummer to put a different neck on this, but that's just what it comes down to.
These are cool guitars. These are the 2-point Squire. So this is basically like a standard series Squire with Duncan designed pickups.
Yeah.
Which was Duncan's import line. They're not worth a ton, but they're okay sounding pickups. Not as...
Well, I think they go back and forth. Like I've played some guitars with Duncan designs that just sound great. But I think it really comes down to quality control. Like there's
that's what I mean.
Some stinkers that slip through that are just like kind of muddy.
That's why I say like they're okay. They can be a good pickup. A lot of basically every brand that's not Epiphone that's coming out of the East Asia manufacturing has Duncan designs in it. If they want to claim to have like a higher end pickup, so I'm talking about like Schecter, I think LTD, some of them have Duncan designed. Obviously, in this case, we have a Squire that has one. There's a few others that all have Duncan design. The list is pretty long.
So if you were to buy this for $50, what would you do with it?
I think I would just play it.
You would play this guitar?
Yeah. Unless those holes just prevented me.
Like if the neck completely fails on you or something like that?
Or like if the holes were just in spots that like I was like, nope.
Well, the one on the second fret looks problematic to me.
Yeah.
Like that looks like it would bug me.
Yeah, the other one I never get that high anyway.
I get that high, but I don't think the hole would bother me. But if
it's 15th fret on the other one.
If the neck is screwed by the truss rod being destroyed, which it likely is, then I would be upset by this guitar and have to change the neck on it eventually. Really, I'm looking at it. I'm like, for $30, which is what I would pay, I'd get 2 pickups that are probably fine, and I'd get a Strat wiring harness and a decent bridge, and tuners and Strat buttons and whatnot. It's a bucket of parts. That's what I see when I look at it. Do we want to tackle the topic now?